Stunt work accounts for over half of all film-related injuries. Most of the time, the people performing these stunts are trained professionals, and other times, the actor or actress wishes to perform the stunts with minimum training. Regardless of their experience, accidents are bound to happen, especially on film sets with pyrotechnics and dangerous stunts. So here are the top 10 saddest on-set accidents. So starting off this dangerous list like we always do, in at number 10 we have The Wizard of Oz, Margaret Hamilton, who was severely burned during a scene when her character, the Wicked Witch of the West, vanished in a burst of flames and smoke. A delay in activating the trapdoor left her exposed to the pyrotechnic device. Her stunt double was also injured in a scene involving a smoking broomstick. If you thought those were bad accidents, Buddy Ebsen suffered a severe allergic reaction to his Tin Man metallic makeup, which resulted in a collapsed lung and lifelong breathing issues. Possessing its way into number 9 is The Exorcist. Actress Ellen Burstyn seriously injured her back while filming a scene where she falls over backwards and her possessed daughter backhands her. She landed on her coccyx when a stuntman jerked her via a cable. However, the injury did not cause permanent damage, but the director used the shot of her screaming in agony and pain in the film. Die Hard makes this list in at number 8. During the film, Bruce Willis lost 2/3 of his hearing after he fired a gun loaded with extra loud blanks from underneath the table. His hearing also suffered from refusing to wear any ear protection when all the guns and explosives fired off. Sinking into number 7, we have the Titanic. There was actually a lot of injuries that sustained during the making of this film. Several extras were injured during the sinking scene where the passengers fell and hit parts of the ship. These injuries range from broken ankles, cracked ribs, fractured cheekbones, and a ruptured spleen. Kate Winslet also suffered from pneumonia for filming the water scenes after she refused to wear a wetsuit under her dress. There was also a scene where Rose and Jack are running away from the ocean wave in the hallways, and Kate Winslet's coat got snagged on a gate, pulling her down and nearly drowning her. Punching through the number 6 spot is Rocky IV. Sylvester Stallone wanted a sense of realism for the boxing match between his character Rocky Balboa and Ivan Drago. So Sylvester Stallone and Dolph Lundgren agreed to legitimately fight with each other. Sylvester Stallone was actually airlifted from Canada to St. John's Hospital in Santa Monica, California, and he was placed in intensive care for 8 days after he was delivered a hard punch in the chest, causing his heart to swell and his blood pressure to exceed 200. Back to the Future Part 2 takes us into number 5. During a hoverboard stunt scene, a stunt woman by the name of Cheryl Wheeler Dixon was accidentally bounced off a pillar before falling 30 feet onto concrete. She sustained serious facial and wrist injuries. She was supposed to be suspended on a controlled rig that propelled her forward, carrying her through a window and then down onto an airbag waiting below. Unfortunately, the rig sent her off course, slamming her right into a pillar outside the building and left her plummeting 30 feet towards hard concrete. What makes things even more horrific, this stunt made it into the movie. So like the accident, like the real accident that harmed her is in the movie, and Cheryl later sued the studio for this. The Duke of Hazzard's 1980 makes its way onto this list at number 4. An assistant cameraman by the name of Rodney Mitchell was killed and 8 other crew members were injured when a 3/4 ton camera truck flipped over while rehearsing a chase scene. This tragic accident occurred near Lake Sherwood in California, and filming was temporarily delayed. Actually, so many cameramen and their assistants have gotten killed on film and TV productions because they're right on top of the action with little or no protective equipment. Now You See Me comes into this list at number 3. While filming the water chamber escape scene, Isla Fisher nearly drowned when she had problems unlocking her chains and she was stuck in the chamber for less than 3 minutes. The scene demanded that she tap on the glass to give the impression of distress, but when her chains became tangled, she actually started to panic for real. She was unable to reach for the safety button that would have drained the thousands of gallons of water in seconds. Luckily, she managed to get free and out before things went even more horribly wrong. Castaway drifts its way into number 2. While filming on location in Fiji, Tom Hanks almost died. This is a true story. This nearly happened because he cut his leg and failed to get it looked at or treated. This might have seemed minor, but 2 weeks after his cut leg, the swelling persisted and he was forced to go to the hospital. He was admitted there for 3 weeks, and this is to treat a staph infection that would have killed him from blood poisoning. Doctors said that he was just hours away from dying from his nasty infection. And finally, in at the number 1 spot, we have Shark. And we're talking about the 1969 film. The movie was about a man who became stranded in a small port in the Red Sea when he meets a woman who convinces him to dive into shark-infested waters for, scientific research. However, she was actually actually a treasure hunter, and things began to get complicated. Well, on this set, a stuntman was mauled to death on camera when a shark, who was supposed to be sedated, suddenly attacked. This is a huge mess up. The production company even used the death as a way to promote this film, which is just a horrible thing to do. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next most amazing top 10 video.